All right, we're on part D of our table and chair, chapter 5 applications. We just did the feasible region. Now part D says to find the corner points. So let's look at this region. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 corner points. 4 corner points. Now this one is 0, 0. That one's pretty clear. And that one, that's why I labeled that 120. 0, 120. This one I always label A, because that one's not as obvious. And this one is 50, 0. So let me write those down. I'll show you what I wrote. I wrote 0, 0, 0, 120, the 50, 0. So I put the 3 that I could see clearly. And now A is 40, 40, but where did I get it? Remember that A is the intersection between the purple and the red line. It's the intersection of these two equalities, and I just use a matrix, and this is the RREF on the calculator, and I got 40, 40. So now I have my 4 corner points. Let's look what the next one says. E, write the objective function. So the objective function, what was our objective? Our objective, remember I put OBJ here, was to maximize profit. So the profit is $90 per table and $25 per chair. So my objective function, that's the thing I want to maximize, is, I just wrote it as a P for profit, 90x plus 25y. And that's all that goes there for part E. F says to evaluate the objective function at each of the corner points. So here's what I did. I wrote down all of my corner points. I kind of do it in a column, doesn't matter. So 0, 0, 0, 120, 50, 0. I put all of those here. And then I plugged them all into the profit function. And I got 0 when I plugged in 0, 0. And then I plugged in 0, 120. And 50, 0, and 40, 40. So you can pause this and make sure that you get these outputs. So I got 0, 3,000, 4,500, and 4,600. And then I look at these values and I see which one's the largest, and this one is the largest. So that's the maximum. And this one, by the way, they could be asking for a minimum. That's the minimum. And that we're done with F. G is the last step. Write your solution using a complete sentence with correct units. Now, it says how many tables and chairs should be manufactured each day to maximize profit, and what is the maximum profit? So I'm going to answer that. To maximize profit, look up here. This is maximum. Now remember that this is your X and your Y. So we're talking about 40 tables and 40 chairs. And you know that just from where you defined X and Y, number of chairs, number of tables and number of chairs. I hope I said that right. So the X is tables and this is chairs. And you can even look here. Tables and chairs are labeled on your XY axis. So I'm going to say to maximize profit, 40 tables and 40 chairs should be manufactured. That answers the first part, but there's a second question. What is the maximum profit? The maximum profit is that $4,600. There you go. So that takes care of number 1. I'll be back with number 2.